back hurts. I'm here, I've made it. Oh, this is cute. I'm not gonna dilly-dally for too long because I want to. I need to charge my phone up. And I do want to go out. I'm starving, so I'm gonna need to get food at some point. But, oh my goodness. I'm here. I'm checked into my hotel. It's actually cute. It's really spacious. There's a weirdly open area over here. Like, you come in here and you've just got this like huge open space. Lots of room for activities. You've got like a little living room area here with all the essentials. Bathroom. Through in here. I look like a mess because I honestly don't know how I'm not more sleep deprived because I have been awake for like over 24 hours now. More than that. I don't know how I'm still going. Nice little bathroom, shower. And then here's the bedroom. Very nice, very cute. Oh, comfy. I am so ready to like have some food and have something to drink, but I'm gonna sort of settle in, maybe do a little bit of unpacking and maybe head down and have a wee drink in the bar here, and then I might go for a wee walk and like just decide where I want to go for dinner because I am quite hungry. I'm roasting, but I can't believe I'm here. Yay! I don't know if it's just because I'm now in the sun, but I'm noticing how pale I am. I look pale as hell. So it is currently only 8 a.m. 8 a.m? I don't think so. It's 8 p.m. and I'm just gonna get ready for bed because bearing in mind, I have not slept since 11:30 yesterday morning. Also, if you can hear that wind, I think I brought the weather with me. I truly think I have, because there is currently a yellow weather warning. Oh my goodness, how tight did I put this on? There's currently a yellow weather warning and it is raining and it is windy. And that's the kind of weather it was when I left home yesterday. That's really nice. You know, it's really nice to come to another country to get away from the shitty weather back home and you bring it with you. I have had the most chilled out day. Well, apart from the actual like stress of the travel. I drove through the night. I left home about just before 1 a.m. Drove the hour, just over hour and a half to the airport. Parked the car, tried to power nap. Actually think I did nap for a little bit, but not a deep sleep and not much, because the next thing I knew it was 3:30 and I had an alarm set for 4. So I was like, that was actually pretty decent. I think that time did pass by quite quickly. So I think to some extent I sort of did have a little bit of a nap. So I'll take it, a win is a win. Got into the airport, of course, the airport, my local airport, or the one that's closest to me, is so small and you fly through it, it's so easy. So I was straight through security. I knew I was going on a 4.5 hour flight, so I didn't want to drink much. I did get myself a bottle of water that I sipped, but I didn't want to get like any alcohol. I didn't want to have like a cup of tea. I didn't want to do any of that because I've done that before and I've needed to pee. I knew I had a window seat because that's what I was allocated, and I didn't really want to have to be like, you know, stepping over other people. However, when I got on the flight, lo and behold, no one sat beside me. Nobody sat beside me. The entire row was free. It was just me, because I think the flight was actually that empty that there was quite a lot of space throughout. So all in all, it was a pretty good flight. I tried to sleep for most of it. I didn't go like on the phone. I wasn't listening to music. I didn't try and read. I didn't try and do like anything at all. I just was like, I'm just gonna try and sleep this whole time. just to try and keep myself refreshed. I got into Lanzarote we got in early actually, I'm pretty sure it was 10:05 we got in at. I had a quick coffee and a bite to eat, a croissant in the cafe at the airport while I got my bearings and figured out what I was doing next. So I knew I was going to be getting the bus to Playa Blanca. I just wasn't quite sure like where the bus stop was, how to like what I was looking for, but actually I walked out round the corner, and first of all, the first thing I noticed was this massive queue, humongous queue. I was like, oh my god, this better not be the queue for the bus, but actually it was a queue for people getting taxis. So I think taxis must be few and far between, which is making me really nervous because I think I'm gonna have to get a taxi on Friday to get to the airport in good time, because the bus is at 8:25. The first bus is at 8:25, and that bus journey took a while like that. I got on it just after 11, and it took me like almost the hour before I got to where I was going. So I'm a little bit nervous. So I'm thinking on Friday when I'm going home, like my flight's at 10 to 11. So I want to get to that airport in plenty of time, so I think I'm going to have to get a taxi, which also makes me nervous because of the queue for the taxis that there was first thing today. I was like, oh, thank God that's not me, but that's going to be me on Friday, because I want to make sure I'm there in plenty of time. But anyway, that aside, I arrived at my bus stop. It wasn't that busy. It was a bit busy, but I think the most problem was people couldn't get on because they had big suitcases, and obviously that needs to go underneath, and there was no space under there. I just had my little backpack, so I was able to just hop straight on that bus, and it was quite a long journey. And on the journey, I felt my stomach get a little bit sore. I felt that all too familiar little like niggling feeling in my stomach that's quite, it's like a, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it well, but I think my fellow women will understand what I'm about to say, because I felt that deep cramp of the knife being twisted, and I was sat there and I thought, dear God, please no. Please not while I'm on holiday. And lo and behold, when I got off the bus and I bolted to the first cafe I saw, I went straight to the bathroom, and I think you can guess where the rest of that story is going. So one good thing is I had a little thought that I had a bad feeling, so I semi-came prepared. I brought a couple of necessities. As I always do, I always carry just on the off chance, just because you never know. But now I've also had to go out of my way to buy more products. And of course, wherever I go, the boxes are huge and they're jammed full. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't need that many for this like short trip. And I've been so determined to pack light this holiday. But instead now I'm having to then make more space for all the extra stuff that I've just had to buy. And we'll say no more about it after that. But anywho, so that's great. That's lovely. I've loved that for me. That kind of put a bit of a dampener on the start of my holiday, and also it was quite cloudy when I got here. So the cloud mixed with the shower, I'll call it that, put a little bit of a dampener on my morning, my mid-afternoon, and I was feeling a little bit down, and I just thought I just want to get to my hotel, but I wasn't allowed to check in until 3, so I literally at 1:30 was hanging around the hotel. There was a bench outside, thankfully, so I sat on that bench from 1:30 until 2:30, and then I thought, right, I'm going to take my chances, I'm going to go in and see if my room is ready, and lo and behold, no, it was not. So she says, oh, you can leave your luggage here if you want, and then like if you come back in about like half an hour. So I was like, great. I mean, I was glad to be rid of my luggage, because at that point I'd went to the shops, had to buy the necessities that I had to buy, and I also bought myself some big bottles of water, because you know, like, they were only 40p for these big ass bottles. So that was great. I did that. So I was carrying them around as well. So when the woman said you can leave your luggage here, I thought, great, that's perfect. So I had that left in the other little like luggage room, and I went a wee walk, and I followed this walk, and I was down on the beach, and I was on the beachfront, and there were bars, and I was having a grand old time and taking pictures and thinking, you know what, this is actually beautiful. And then the sun came out, and that just made everything better. There's something about the sunshine that just makes me feel so much happier. And you know, that half an hour passed in no time. I came back, my room actually was still not ready, but that was okay. I was feeling better. I just sat in a little chair in the waiting area, and then a couple of minutes later they called me over because it was done. And I've come now, and here I am, I'm in my room. I love it, it's great, it's spacious, it's ideal, it's perfect for me. I quite like it. I charged my phone up, and then I went and I had a little wander. So I went and had a wee drink. I had a cocktail in a beach bar, and then I moved on and went for dinner at an Italian. And by that point it was getting late, it was 7:30, the darkness was coming in. So I went a wee walk along the beach, just like following the route back to my hotel, but like via the beach, and like wandered on the sand, got my feet all sandy, which is always a bit icky afterwards, but in the moment it's lovely. I loved it. I'm on holiday, I'm having the time of my life. And then the rain started, and even then that can't ruin things, because there's something about the rain when you're in another country. The ground just smells nice, and I was having a grand old time. So I've just had a little quick shower just to wash off I've not done my hair because I just did it yesterday, but just to like wash off the travel, get the sand off my feet. It is literally about 8:30 at night, and I've decided I'm just gonna get ready for bed, because you know what, I probably will sleep. Once my head hits that pillow, I will pass out, because I have been awake since 11:30 yesterday morning, or about 10 yesterday morning. I lay in bed till 11:30 yesterday morning to try and like just stay rested, but I actually don't know what time I woke up. Probably quite early, maybe between 9:30 and 10, but I did wake up quite early. And so you know, that's grand, that's great. I've been awake all that time. I don't know how I'm still going, how I'm still thriving, but I am, and I'm doing good. So I'm a little bit nervous about tomorrow. I don't know what the day's gonna be like. The weather out there is atrocious. I'm hoping during the night it'll calm down. I don't really have a plan for what I'm gonna do, because originally I thought tomorrow could be my little like pool beach day and just chill and have a grand old time here. But now I'm thinking, if it's gonna be a bit shit weather, I might just use it as a chance to just like, I mean, I have all the time in the world. I could happily just like lie down and like stay in bed for a bit, maybe go for a wee wander, just go to like a wee cafe somewhere for lunch, maybe go somewhere for a few drinks. I don't know, the world is my oyster. I can do whatever I want. I could stay in bed and read a book if I really want to. So this is day one of my holiday. It's actually been good, even though we got off to a bit of a rocky start. And as I say, I am very nervous for Friday, for getting back, but I'm also a bit like, what will be at the end of the day. What will be. And if I get stuck here, I'll just book a hotel and stay for longer, book a flight for another day, because hey ho. The only problem would be is that I would have no clothes. But there is that scared the absolute shit out of me. I hate when showers do that. Why did they do that? But I did notice that there is a laundry downstairs. So, you know, worst case scenario, I can wash my clothes. I don't need to go back to work. I can have the time of my life, staying on holiday. Oh my god, there's like no toothpaste left in this. Why did I take this with me? Is that even gonna last me the whole trip? No, I'm sure it will. I am nothing but my mother's daughter. I will get every last drop out of that toothpaste. It'll be so fine. It'll be fine. I actually don't know how warm it is today. It is blue sky. It looks a little bit breezy. Let's just go outside a moment. It's 10:30 already. I'm just gonna go and grab a bite to eat somewhere. I don't know. I think breakfast has stopped here. Yeah, it was only until 10. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna just have a wee wander and grab a bite to eat, just some breakfast. And then I'm taking my book with me. So I'm gonna just plant myself somewhere and do a bit of reading, just sit and enjoy the sunshine. So yeah, I'm just gonna head off for the day. Excited.
safe in getting through tomorrow. When I throw me down, you can lead me to the side. You're still raising me up, but when I look aside, she guides me with a sign and light of me.
It is an absolute crime that I'm on me hollybobs and it's raining. It's actually raining. I managed to sit outside by the pool and do some reading for about an hour before the rain came on, and then I came back into my room and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have a nap. So I did. So now I've been waiting for the rain to stop, but it's not. So I'm just gonna be brave and venture out into the rain because I need dinner. It's dinner time, so great. Love this look. This is the kind of wear back home. Love it. Drenched. Good morning. Oh, it looks windy outside. I don't know if I should actually wear a dress or not. I cannot decide if I should wear my dress or not because I feel like it's not very secure. It's very like flowy, so I'm worried that maybe wind could just whoop, you know. Anywho, it is about 9:30, almost 10, so I'm just gonna head off out and grab some breakfast. I have an idea of where I think I would like to go. I just don't know yet if it's gonna be busy or not. Hopefully not too bad and I can get a seat. I don't really have many plans for today. I do have dinner booked from 6 o'clock, so I do have somewhere to be tonight. It just looks cold out there. Just gonna head off out for a little bit of food. It looks really cold. I actually don't know if this is a good idea to go out wearing this. Oh my god. Oh well. I don't really have any other plans for today. Could be kind of nice to sit by the pool again. I did that for a bit yesterday until the rain came on, but I don't know. Honestly, I'm having the best time, and see, being by yourself is not as scary as I thought it would be. Like, I was really worried that, that's so echoey. I was really worried that I would get overwhelmed and be like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. But actually, if in doubt, I just go for a wee wander and I just go in wherever I fancy. And obviously, like, Google Maps is really good for like looking up different bits, and I can check out reviews. And so I went to a really nice bit last night I went to an Italian and it was so good. Even though I just had spag bol, but it was like the best spag bol I've ever had in my life. Like, it was so yummy, and it was such a cute little a little place. And you could like kind of like balcony doors were open, you could see out to the water. It was so gorgeous, honestly. But like, that's the thing about just being by yourself, is you can go wherever you want and do whatever you want when you want. If I want to come back and have an early night, I can. So honestly, it's been so much fun. I have the whole day today and I have the whole day tomorrow, and then obviously Friday is when I'm leaving. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to just enjoy the moment. I'm gonna just venture out today and see where it takes me. Oh my goodness, the rain came on and just like fully drenched everywhere. And when I came back to my room service was here, so I didn't want to like get in the way, so I went down to the bar to get a wee drink and came back. It stopped raining by that point, so I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna sit by the pool and like just chill, and thankfully the rain stayed off and the sun even came back out. So I was brave and I got in the pool, so that's why I'm absolutely drenched from head to toe. I went in the pool and oh my god, I'm so out of breath. I haven't swam since like school. Like, I don't swim anymore. So that was actually quite good fun. Just did like a couple of lengths of the pool. I wish the rain had stayed off. Like, it's so cloudy now. Like, there is blue sky threatening to come back, but I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna literally come in, have a nice shower, because I have got dinner booked tonight. I actually have dinner booked, and I think it's a nice place, so I'm gonna make the effort and get dressed up a bit. So I'm gonna have a shower. I just wish the rain stayed off for a bit longer, like, because it was so lovely in the sunshine, and I was gearing myself up to get in the pool, but I got a wee bit nervous. So, but anyway, back in now, absolutely soaked. So I'm just gonna wee quick shower and then get ready. I'm so ready to get warm. Please ignore the fact that I am sunburnt. Clearly I can't be trusted with any type of sun at all. I can't believe this is my last night. I go home tomorrow. I'm going home tomorrow morning as well. My flight is at 10 to 11. So I'm gonna be up and out of here. I've got a taxi booked for 7:30 to get me to the airport, and plenty of time because I've heard there's been a few problems at the moment this side in the airports. So I've got a taxi booked so that I'm gonna get there really early. I can't believe that is my trip over with. I'm so glad I did this though. I'm so glad. I feel like it was a good learning experience. I went for breakfast, lunch and dinner on my own. I went for drinks by myself. I did end up bumping into some people last night and just making friends, and ended up having a really good time apart from I got quite drunk. It's been so much fun. I was sitting by the pool today. I went to the same brunch spot today that I actually went to yesterday. The food there was amazing. It was so good. It was so yummy. I'm actually really sad that because my flight is so early tomorrow, otherwise I would have been back there for a third day. But this has just been such a good experience. I wanted to recharge, see a bit of sunshine. Clearly I have, and just have a really nice chill time before going back to work. My first shift is on Saturday. It's actually my only shift, which is kind of nice this week. I bought this cider and it tastes like absolute ass. But I'm back at my hotel already. I've been getting packed up. I've been trying to get organized. And I low-key think I might just get into bed and go to sleep because I've been sleeping so well as well. Like, this bed is so comfortable. I love the blankets. I feel like it's not a duvet. It's just a bunch of thin blankets, and I like this. It reminds me of staying at my grandparents' house because that's what she always used to have. She would just have loads of sheets. That is it. That is my little adventure to the sun. I've done it now, and I know that I can navigate and get around. I feel like it's something now I think I would definitely do again, going away again. I don't actually mind sitting on my own and going to it for dinner. The only time I felt it was last night. I really fancied having a wee drink because it was like the midway point. I had my bearings. I knew where I wanted to go and things like that. But when I got there, it was still very early, because I didn't want to be out too late, but I ended up staying out quite late. I don't actually know what time I got home last night. I have not got a clue. It was still quite early when I first went out, so it wasn't that busy, so that made it even more I just sat there and I was like, apart from going on my phone, I don't know what to do right now. There's something about being in a kind of nightlife bar that I found a bit uncomfortable to begin with, until I made friends, and then I was fine. But before that, it was a bit oh my goodness. I think I could happily go to a bar during the day, weirdly, or even go to a wee pub. But there's something about nighttime that just I felt 10 times more awkward. But I did it, I enjoyed it, I made it home, and I made it
I've survived the trip in one piece. The weather has been a little bit temperamental at times, but it's still been absolutely wonderful. So I was gonna just sit and drink this little cider while I packed, but it tastes disgusting. Also, why is it just like colorless? It's clear. It smells like ass too. Normally I like passion fruit flavored stuff, but not that. So I'm literally thinking I'll just get tucked up in bed, set my alarm for like some crazy like 6:30. But I am thinking I'll probably like just try and eat on the flight. This time tomorrow night I will be tucked up in my own bed, which is quite nice, but I'm not looking forward to coming back to that Scottish weather. I've been enjoying my sunny walks, my walks along the beach. Oh my goodness. I would definitely come back here, I think. I really liked it. And I feel like I've kind of established roots of bits that I liked. So I would absolutely come back again. Now begins my journey home. This trip has just flown by. I'm glad I did Monday to Friday. I genuinely thought that would be too long when I'm by myself, but actually like it's really not been. Like obviously Monday was a kind of funny day when you're first arriving, but like, and if anybody asked me what did I actually do, literally nothing. Like I feel like my entire trip revolved around just like bars and like restaurants. Can't remember what day it was. I don't think it was yesterday. It was the day before that I came back. And I literally just had a nap because I was like, I'm tired. I literally like went for a lie down and had a nap. But that's just the vibe of like holidays. Like it's been nice just to have a really chill time. It's been nice being by myself in that I don't have to do things that someone else wants to do. It's nice to just be me and just have it that I'm do what I want, and if I want to head back home because I'm tired or whatever, I can. But yeah, it's just been, I feel like I've really just wandered. I've wandered and I've drank and I've probably spent like a heinous amount of money, but all in good fun. I can say that I've done my first bit of solo traveling, and I can also say when I go back to work and people are like, what did you do with your month off? I'll be like, oh, I went to Lanzarote. I went away. So it's been really good. I've really enjoyed myself. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one, whatever that may be. Ignore my sunburn. I'm all packed up and ready to go. I'm just sort of like killing time because I'm ready so early. My taxi's not coming till 7:30. It's currently 7. So I've been just like eating the last of my snacks. I'm like, I just head down and just sit in reception. I get very antsy like that. I can't just like I could just sit down here and wait a bit, but I'm like, oh my god, let me just get down there. Let me just get there. I feel like I should just head down. I feel like I should just go down and get all checked out, and then the guy might even come early. So I feel like I'm gonna be at the airport so early, though, is the only thing. And I have a funny feeling that maybe I might, because the only reason I'm going so early is because I heard they've been having loads of problems. Like it's the non-EU thing because of Brexit. I think it's like later on it gets like it's really busy getting through it and it holds people back and the queues are insane. But I'm thinking if I'm going through so early, it might be okay. I might be fine. So I don't actually know. I feel like I might be okay because I'm going up so early. I'm quite glad I've got an early flight then. But we'll see. So yeah, so I think I'll just head down and get checked out. I'm so sad because I don't want to go.